the last minute, that massive network is basically, if you've ever read the book by Harvey McKay, digging your well before you're thirsty. So building your network every single day and becoming a media mogul, mastering one form of traffic. If you're trying to do Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and you're trying to do them all at the same time, you're destined to get distracted. That doesn't mean you can't be successful, but until you master one, there's really no need. Can I give you a little secret? What you're going to do is master one form of traffic and then get affiliates and partners in the other forms. So if you're trying to do everything at every place, what you're going to do is find the master in LinkedIn and get that person to be an affiliate for you. What you're going to do is find the master in TikTok, let them be an affiliate for you. You don't have to master all of them in order to get traffic. What you got to do is master one of them so that you'll have something of value to give to people. Because if you can get traffic on YouTube, there are a lot of people who would like to have access to your audience. And you're going to have access to other people's audience who can do other forms of traffic in other ways. Get it all into production mode. Everything needs to happen. So whatever you're doing on a weekly basis, it needs to happen without like clockwork. And that's a challenge. So getting into production mode is not easy to do. Building a learning center, that's going to be your signature offer. That's going to be your eventually your high ticket. It's going to be your continuity offer. It's really basic. Basically, you're going to tell people if they want more of the same, they can get more of the same on a monthly basis if they pay you monthly. Not very hard to understand. Please do not overcomplicate the learning center, because a learning center is an offer. So don't even think of it as a membership site. And I should have said this earlier, but if you get out of thinking of it as a membership site and think of it as an offer, it'll start to make sense to you what you need to do with it, because that's what it is. Let me take a step back here. A learning center is an offer. It's an offer of all of your products if people pay you a little fee on a monthly basis. That's what it is. So you've got to start structuring it like an offer. You've got to start making it available to your customer as an offer. So it's a library, but it's a library with your particular twist, and you are doing it to make it sell. Creating a community around your ideas. Yes, you can do this as a Facebook group. Certainly, a lot of people do that. I suggest you start looking at bringing people off to some place where you control it. And that may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It's eventually going to be. And you need to have some place where you can move people that's not dependent on a social network. Tonight, we're going to be talking about raising and building an affiliate army. This is your customer base. This is not your massive network. Now, your massive network should be promoting for you, but so should your customer base. And you got to make it easy for them. We're going to talk about that tonight. Defining and promoting your core ideas, which you're going to talk about next week. What do we mean by that? Well, we're talking about defining what your core principles are. My core principles are these that you're looking at before you, the Extreme Business Makeover. Those are my core principles. I believe in them. What do you believe in? If you are a social media expert, what do you believe in when it comes to social media? If you are delivering, let's say that you are in the self-development, what do you believe about self-development? What is your magnum opus? What is it that you believe over and above everything else people ought to be doing? What are the 6 things, 7 things, 8 things, 9 things, 4 things, 3 things? What is it that you believe? What are your core principles? Start stating them, write them, define them, put them in print. Now, we've talked about that before. We're going to talk about that again next week. Be thinking about your core principles. Define them. Get them into some form, state them, and get them out there and make them available for around your ideas. We talked about making sure that your paid or free community is the area in between that you're doing that different way of being able to build community. This week we're going to go back to the principle of raising and building an affiliate army, which is step number 11, and we're going to talk about free offers and viral applications in building out your customer or helping your customer to be one of your best affiliates. So you're trying to get results for non-internet marketers. That's what you're basically trying to do. And when you're raising an affiliate army amongst your customers, they may not be motivated by the kind of monetary reward that a traditional affiliate may be motivated by. Everybody's going to be motivated by generating more money. Don't get me wrong. but they're not going to be incentivized by the same way you're going to talk to your affiliates and to your network. These are going to be people that are not necessarily in it for just the money. You might not be in a business-oriented market or niche. You may be in the self-development niche. And so they may be sharing out of the kindness of their heart. You want to reward them. And so you don't want to talk to them and treat them like affiliates that would be in the business opportunity and make money online market. So you have to start thinking about the fact that these people are going to be incentivized by different kinds of things, and they may not be looking to do this in a way that's going to supplement their income. And so you got to find out a different way of incentive in addition to that if you can. This is going to be important because you're probably going to be connected to people other than online marketers, and that you know. And even if you're in a business, even if you are in a business or business-related niche, you still are going to be connected to people that are not into that market. They're not going to be promoting your link just to get more money in that same way as an affiliate would. And so you're also going to have people that they're not going to be involved in your niche. And so you've got to be thinking about them also. But you still want them to expose your brand to their following. You want them sharing your link. And you've got to incentivize them to do that. And what you also got to do is you've got to look at every lead that comes in from a customer that shares their link. You've got to treat that, and you've got to try to multiply those leads wherever you can. Think about first what your funnel is. What is your funnel? And that's an important question to answer. It does come back what that is. If you are trying to get people to ultimately buy your membership, you got to be thinking.